Welcome back to our channel, guys. There's a big typhoon here in the Philippines, and my area is, I think, signal number 2.
Clear your
So
stuff because Tyler's going inside.
stay safe, everyone. Be safe.
Tyler should go.
Tiger will go inside, so we have to clean up.
Okay, so be safe, everyone. Okay, and even though there's a big typhoon, this should not stop us from our daily trades and daily insights. Let me invite our folks here. We are live. Okay, so thank you for joining us, and we'll talk about our impressions for our halftime insights. So it's currently break time in the Philippine Stock Exchange, and looking at the candlestick that we have right now here, it's trying to challenge your 50-day moving average. This red line over here is a 50-day moving average, and it's currently touching that one. So hopefully it breaks that, but there are major MAs currently trying to hinder us from breaking it. So this yellow one, let's see the yellow one over here. So the yellow one is a 20-day moving average. The black one over here is 100-day moving average. So the red one here is your 50-day. So let's see how it looks like in a much faster time frame. So I think sort of disappoint, but there are a lot of blockage, meaning it looks like the market will have a hard time today to break those possible areas of resistance. So those are three major areas of resistance. So be extra careful, because what it implies is that major stocks like blue chip companies will most likely have a hard time bringing their price higher, because PSEI is comprised of these major companies. Let me also pull up my, there you go. So this is how our this is the indicator that we are using. Let me see, just waiting for it to reflect on your screen, guys. Okay, so the market is currently closed, so I feel safe when I do that. I don't like doing insights while the market is open. Okay, so if you have some requests, feel free to drop a comment so that we can also review your favorite stocks. Okay, so the first one on our list here is BPI. Okay, so there's a promising move for BPI here, because this is a support that we are seeing here, and then this is a hammer. This kind of candlestick, the red one here, is a hammer, and that is also a a candlestick that signifies a possible reversal soon. And also here, your RSI has given us some positive signals. It's already moving in an upward direction, so there's a big chance that this price will continue to go up. Hopefully it ends positively for this day, but we don't know yet how far it will go. But I see that we are going to have a green candlestick for today. Okay, so let us check the other stocks that are highly traded for today, first half of the day. Okay, so let's check out ICT. ICT is already giving us some positive signs. It's just giving moving in a sideways direction, but most of the sentiment is already moving in an upward direction. So what I'd like us to do here is plot a Darvas box. Okay, from here to here. So if let's say some people will take profit later, the nearer you are in this area, so let's say you get in near 119, the better. So we don't know yet if this will really trigger the upper band, but let's say it goes lower than that, like 121, 120, around that area, you are already at a good entry price. Okay, because right now it's already consolidating, and you know when a Bollinger Band is getting constricted, at one point it will just explode. So we don't know yet if it's going to have a, the market will have a sentiment on the bullish side or on the bearish side. But then again, this is what we have plotted because there's consolidation happening. So the nearer you are to our support, which is 119.79, the better. Okay, the next one is BDO. BDO is showing us not, um, I mean, this is not a good sign for BDO, especially because you are already at the resistance area. Okay, so if this kind of sentiment continues, most likely it will go down. Also, the direction of your Bollinger Band, your MA20, because the blue line here in the middle, uh, in a Bollinger Band, that is an MA20 line. So most likely you might have some correction or retracement that will happen within the day. Okay, so fruit. As for fruit, be extra careful. This stock is still trying to find its true market value, but notice the big difference in the volume. Okay, there was massive sell off here, and I would assume many people are already cutting their losses here and over here as well. But look at the volume, less and less, or yeah, the people who are cutting their losses are now fewer than the previous days. So looks like we might have some sideways movement here. It will consolidate for a while before it goes up, but I would have to say, hopefully, okay, guys, because of the volume that we have here, I would have to say that we are not far from reaching the uh, true value of fruit in terms of price. JFC, another red for JFC. Okay, trying to, this one is, it's creating a short-term resistance in this area. Now, if it'll go down, there's a big chance that if this is not sustained, it will go down. GFC is one of the big influencers of the PSEI. This is always a highly traded stock. So notice earlier when we checked our index, it's giving us a hard time penetrating or challenging the MA50 line, and there's also the MA20 line, so there's a big chance that we will experience some rejection and retracement. So as Jollibee over here being the biggest or one of the biggest influencers of the index, so it might continue to go down. Hopefully it just stops right at the 188 area. Okay. Ali. For Ali, we just broke out of our MA20 line. So If I am to plot our support here, this is a possible support, 45.92. If the market gives you a chance at that area, because maybe some people will take profit, so it will just swing back and forth today. If it gives you a chance at 45.92 or 46 exact, then that is still a good entry price. AGI, okay, looks like this is about to bounce, hopefully. So you started at that level. Okay, so this is the price we would like us to check out, of course. So I feel that we are now about to, this used to be okay, well, of course, let's check what happens today, but this is really the support that we see overall here. It's the 10.64 level, but um, it's starting to build a, although not totally reliable, guys, because the volume is still very low here. Look at the green line, it's really low, so not much of a volume. So if you want to be safe, on a safer side and conservative side, I mean, the support that we are seeing would be 10.64. Okay, for DMC is trying to create a stabilization in the area where it is at right now. So if you believe in the fundamentals of this company, let's see how it looks like here. Okay, um, so it's giving us some positive or bullish divergence in our RSI. Well, we had a flat line over here because this is currently sitting at the support. So I'm thinking it will consolidate. So if you believe in this stock, probably wait for a green candlestick near the 6.43 level, or if you want, you can start accumulating volume. So because we feel that anytime soon it will bounce back again. URC, URC, um, stay away for now. It is triggering your lower Bollinger Band. Okay, so probably when it reaches here at 143.79, that's another area to watch out for. Check what happens in the RSI when it reaches this level. Okay, around that area. Okay, MBT. MBT, okay, is trying to create a stabilization. Okay, so this is the stabilization that it's trying to create. So I might create a Darvas box just to be safe here. So this is currently the Darvas box that we want to see. If you want to get in, 66.32 is the best entry price. But overall, you guys, we are already consolidating. So there might be a big chance for it to, break down in price. But if you just want to do range trading, this is the range that you can consider. Enter here and exit at the 68.66 level. SM. SM also not a good sign, because look at the blue line over here. It's bending downwards already, and the fact that you are already at a high price, it might rest for a while. Okay, so this is the resistance that we have here, and it is already giving us some signs of weakness, like 4 days ago, 3 days ago. Okay, oops. that one. Okay, that was last week. Okay, so be extra careful, this might retrace. MPI is also bound to retrace again. Hopefully it's just doing like this. It's trying to stabilize and create there you go, something like that. So it might retrace and see what happens in this level. Where is the line here? Okay, this is the support that we are seeing. There you go, 4.29. So if the market gives you a chance at that level, go ahead and try to accumulate volume. JGS. JGS, you're now near the resistance area. It might also rest. There you go. This one, it's trying to challenge your MA20 line, and looks like the sentiment is really wanting to break that MA20 line to the downside. Meg, you're currently sitting at the support, so I think this is already a good time to start accumulating volume. 4.42 level, doing some sideways. This is normally how it happens. Like there's a bounce, and then it will go back to that support to stabilize and make it even stronger. So I'd have to say this is already a support for Meg. AC. AC is, be extra careful, as this in a Philippine market. This kind of change is already a noticeable change, and some traders are just taking profit right now. So if let's check out the much faster time frame. What is okay? See that it just crossed. We're in a 15-minute chart. It just crossed the MA20 level, so it's now maybe in when the market opens, it might trigger some more downward movements here. The next area to watch out for would be this. This is on a 15-minute time frame. Let me just do it like this. Okay, so this is the next possible support that I see. 816.81. There's a big chance that it will touch that. What about this one? This could be another one. Okay, another area to watch out for, as it might also experience some bounce there. But if that gets broken, it might continue to go down to this level. Okay, now I'm looking at the 15-minute chart for that. Set B, 15-minute chart is also giving us downward movements. So it might retrace. Okay, guys, now let's check out the daily. Yep, it might even reach this level. The MA20 line, it might challenge that and might even end the day at that level, hopefully, and then just bounce again tomorrow. How does the 15-minute chart look like? It's actually trying to create a stabilization of the line where we created. Yeah, this used to be resistance. So if it breaks that, looks like the market sentiment would like this stock to move higher. And we also had an opportunity for it to rest back on the 21st of November. So I still would like to stick to this as a potential uh, support. If this used to be a resistance, if that gets broken today, most likely we'll have some more upward movements for this stock. AEV, AEV is now bouncing. Okay, guys, so most likely we'll end with a green candlestick today. If the market gives you a chance at 49 or here. This is the area. Because some people might take profit as well second half. It might give us a chance at the 48.96. Tell. Okay, my internet is starting to become slow. Okay, so let's go to Globe instead. Globe is now at the resistance area, guys. So it's people who may have bought some shares here are just probably taking profit, and it might go back to the MA20 line, which is at 1913, or here 1919 level there, because this used to be a resistance over here, so it might create that support in the same area again. Okay, AP. AP is trying to retrace again. So you know when a stock is in a downward movement, it does something like this and then continue downwards. So I'm afraid that is the pattern that this stock is trying to do. So just be extra careful as it might continue to go down. Let's see what happens around 34.02. Okay, so that's the next 34.05. Yes, that's the next possible support that I can see based on these movements over here. Price consolidating at the same area, price consolidating at the same area. Okay, so that is what we feel as the next possible support. Meralco. Okay, so I think that is it for now, guys. This live is also recorded. I'm just having some technical difficulties. Probably it's because of the typhoon, but go ahead. Once we're done with our live stream, just go back because I reviewed all the stocks from the highly traded ones and we worked our way downwards. So you will at least have an idea what are the stocks we have reviewed. In the meantime, if you have not subscribed to our channel yet, please do subscribe and click that notification bell so you are always notified whenever we have some live sessions. Thank you.